What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about LEGO Horizon Adventures and some of the previews that dropped today on it. Just kind of go over some of my thoughts of what we were hearing from the game journalists. And overall, I think people have been rather impressed by the game. I did see, I think GameSpot specifically had way more issues than I think some of the other ones that I watched. And then look, when it comes to a preview event, I think pretty much everybody's going to be kind of aware to not step on like every toe out there, right? So they're not going to just throw out that there's 50 things wrong with the game. But again, kind of depending on which one you read or which one you watched, it was a little bit more critical than others. But I'll tell you, my main takeaway, honestly, is that I'm actually more impressed by the game now than I was, a day ago. And I was always like considering this game. This game is on my list, and I'm going to do a why I'm getting video on this as we go throughout this week. But like, it looks really good. And I mean, I guess visually, it looks incredibly impressive. I think kind of across the board from all the previews, that's something that you got, right, is that visually this is probably the best looking LEGO game ever. But also for me, it's kind of the blend of the gameplay and the humor and those kind of things that I watch. Probably a lot of the gameplay is the same because I think we're able to play the first 1 to 2 hours, so it's like, it's going to be the same area, it's going to be the same enemies you're fighting. So I did kind of see the same gameplay over and over again, but it did look really fun. Like, I heard some things where it's like, okay, well, it's not super challenging, but it's not as easy as it could be, right? And like, how well does Horizon even transfer to Legos? And again, I think GameSpot specifically was taking more of the angle of like, who is this game for? Which I can understand. I mean, I don't fully know who this game is for, because like, is a child gonna play this and then they're immediately gonna jump into the series Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, and then vice versa? Are, say, adults that play those games, are they gonna jump into Lego? I think that it might just simply be, it's just something that they tried. And I mean, I don't know if that sounds stupid or sounds, ridiculous, but I feel like this is just an effort where it's like, hey, look, I think factually there is a demographic that does not play these Horizon games, and they might still not after doing this, but at least you can play a game, and you can sell a game, and you can make money off it. And honestly, I think, as simple as it is, that's kind of the reason why this game exists, is it is kind of the midpoint between, okay, it's got a little bit of adult things in it, in terms of like, there are upgrades, and, it's a little bit harder than a basic Lego game that we heard today, but in the same time, it's got that insane humor, right? Like, this is not, how well is like a serious tone, Horizon game gonna switch over to a Lego game? Well, it's gonna be like, the tone is going to be different, and I guess you don't have to like that, but that's just what it is, because it's not meant for, this isn't Horizon Zero Dawn, this isn't Horizon Forbidden West, this is a Lego game, right? Me personally, like, I'm excited to just try to do something a little bit different, see if I can convince my daughter to play with me. And something that I've been saying since we first saw it, that I did actually hear PlayStation Access talk about, is Ashley Burch. I think Ashley Burch is an incredibly talented actress, and gotta be honest, I hear a lot of like Chloe Price. I mean, she does basically her main voice as voices of other characters, but when Aloy is excited and you hear some of the phrases she's saying in this game, I hear Chloe. I hear like young Chloe, like this energetic, carefree, right? Like, larger than life almost. That's what I hear from her. But I've been saying for months now, I'm honestly really excited, because Aloy as a character is pretty reserved, and her background as a character that I won't spoil, but there's a reason why she is like that. Now, she is not the most entertaining PlayStation character. You think of some of the all-time greats, she's not really high up there because just the personality's not there, but that's not Ashley Burch's fault. And I was always thinking, okay, well, with like a Lego game, you can go freaking wild, right? And it seems like, from what I heard, that she does, right? Like, she's a lot of fun to listen to, and I could hear it. Some of the gameplay, they weren't talking over it, so you could hear what they were saying. And yes, she sounds like she's having a lot of fun, maybe more fun than she's ever had. I don't know that for sure, but I think she's given kind of more freedom than what she's been given before. So I don't know. Honestly, I like what we saw. I mean, I think the game looks good. I think it'll play pretty good. I think it's is it like a die-hard Lego game? Well, from IGN's preview, they were kind of talking about, this is it's a weird one. Like, everything in the game is a little bit off, and hopefully that comes together, in like a good way. But like, it is not the most traditional Lego games. It's actually a little bit more combat heavy and just like the way that certain things play out. So it's not like a Traveler's Tales, like a Lego Skywalker, right? Saga 1. It's not like that, but it's not Horizon. Again, it's kind of got like, well, not like, Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. It's a interesting blend of them. And whether, you or I know technically who it's for, I don't know. But I am excited for it. I really am. I don't know if I'm going to get it day one, but this is a game I do want to get eventually, maybe at a reduced price, maybe just like a month or two later when things kind of calm down in the gaming industry. But this is a game I wanted, and I come away from these previews more happy with it, right? Like more confident in my decision that, okay, I was going to get it eventually, and I think it's going to be worth it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.